You've sued your doctor claiming that she violated the basic standards of medical care. And after the lawsuit gets started, she winds up leaving and moving to California. What happens when it's now time for us to question the doctor during her pretrial testimony in your lawsuit here in New York? You want to know how we deal with this? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. There are a number of different ways we can deal with this. But you might be asking, wait a second, am I going to have to fly out to California to question her in her attorney's office out in California? Well, that's one option, but it's probably the least likely option to occur. In all likelihood, the defense attorney here in New York is going to have the doctor come back to New York to go ahead and give her pretrial testimony. That's known as a deposition. Why is that? It's because as a named defendant, as a party to the lawsuit, she has an obligation to participate in these proceedings. And if she fails to participate, now we can take action and ask the court to do certain things, such as dismissing the defense's answer, which is the same as basically meaning we get a default win. So now they have an incentive to want to participate. Let's say the doctor is disabled and can't physically come to New York. Well, one option, it's not a great option, but we can do a video-style interview with her attorney on video, our attorney on the phone, I'm on video as well, and now we can have a split screen where I'm asking all the questions and she's answering me and we're recording that video. And now we can ultimately show that at the time of trial. That's a next best option. Another option, obviously the one that I talked about as being the least likely, is to physically travel all the way to California to be able to question her there. Her attorney will join us, and now we'll go ahead and question her in California. So out of all the options, that's the least likely one to occur. The most likely one is that the attorney is going to invite the doctor to come back to New York to give us an opportunity to question her during her pretrial testimony. You know, this does come up from time to time, and I wanted to share this great information with you so that you have an understanding of what can happen during the course of a medical malpractice lawsuit here in the state of New York. You know, I recognize you're watching this because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you've got questions, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.